Here's an update with buyer's letters. Let's talk about it. Okay, so we know about this whole buyer love letter situation, right? You write an offer, you include a love letter from the buyer. Oh, your house is so amazing. I can see myself raising my family here. And then the seller goes, oh, this is beautiful. I'm gonna accept your offer even though it's 30 grand below everyone else and you have horrible financing terms, but it's okay, we'll make it work. No. So some states have actually banned the buyer letters. The idea behind it is you don't want to trigger any sort of discrimination. Now, granted, keep in mind that probably on a practical basis that's not going to happen, right? Because you can see the name of the person. So if you're concerned, oh, I don't want to sell to that person because of that ethnicity, well, the name probably will give it away. Just something to think about. Anyways, moving on. So in some states, it's illegal. People are still doing it here in California. With a lot of my sellers, I just say we don't want the buyer letters because we just don't want to take the risk. Fortunately, it hasn't been a problem with us. Even if people did include the buyer letters, it never actually influenced my clients. For my buyers, here's actually what I do, and I shouldn't be saying this, but it's a little secret. I don't include it anymore in the initial offer. Why? Because if you're part of 10 offers, and each offer has, 15 pages worth of stuff, whether it's the contract, pre-approval letter, proof of funds, whatever. If you're the seller, you don't have time to read these personal letters. You gotta go say, hey, realtor, give me a spreadsheet of all the terms, all the prices, and let's decide. So what do? I include the buyer love letter in the second round, assuming there is one. So think about it. We write an offer. If it's good enough to get a counteroffer, then we're going to get a counteroffer, regardless. If the terms aren't there, if the price isn't there, you're not getting a counteroffer whether you write the best buyer letter in the world or not. But in the second round, there's only one page to review, right? The buyer counteroffer, right? Or agreeing to those terms. So at that point, that's when you include the buyer letter because there's less for the seller to review, and that's when you can influence them. How are you getting offers accepted? I'd love to hear about it. Go ahead and comment below. If you're struggling with your realtor, feel free to reach out. We can talk about it, see what's working, what's not working. Maybe you need a new realtor. And I'm not saying it has to be specifically here in LA. It could be other parts of the country. Feel free to drop a line. Don't forget to follow or subscribe, depending on where you're watching this. And you have a great rest of your day.